We're talking to Attorney Jack Golan of Hopkins and Golan Law Offices, located at 3250 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1918 in Los Angeles, California. Telephone number is 213-383-3222. This is a very important issue of concern from a few of our listeners who mentioned about having children born out of wedlock. In other words, you mentioned, Attorney Golan, that even though the girlfriend testifies that he, the U.S. citizen who is here in the United States, is the father and acknowledges that he is the father, it is not enough to prove that the child was his child. Is that right? Except through a DNA or through presentation of certain documents?
The consul will not accept just the statement of this mother who is not married.
I see.
Of course, so DNA would probably be required.
I see. You see, there you have it. I was wondering because when our listener called about this and we mentioned about, proving that he is a father, and he mentions that the girlfriend testifies and really says that he is the father. Now you heard it from Attorney Jack Golan, that you would need to prove. In other words, Attorney Golan, if they were married, that would have been a different case. But if they are not married, that makes it a little bit more complicated, correct?
Right.
I see. I would suggest that our listener consults with Attorney Golan or immigration expert to be able to clarify your situation. Now, questions about details of how important are the details of when they met, where they met, the girlfriend and him?
Those questions are important in order to establish that this is a real marriage.
No, they were not married. They're not married. They're girlfriend, boyfriend. But is it important to know where they met while they're having a...
If he wants to file a fiancé visa for this lady...
I see.
Then for sure he must show when they met and where they met, because the requirement for such a visa is that the couple met in person.
Yes.
Within 2 years before filing the petition.
2 years before filing.
Before filing the petition. And we had cases where people created a relationship in a country where they could not meet for some reason, where there were some legal obstacles for such a meeting. So we recommend that they go to a third country, each one go to a third country at the same time, and they meet and spend some time in the third country, and then we have proof that they met in person within 2 years before filing the petition.
I see. Now, Attorney Golan, with regards to this situation, can the U.S. citizen who is here in the United States opt not to file a petition for the child, instead just file for a fiancé visa for the girlfriend who he's going to marry because of that reason of getting his child, marry within 90 days, and the child can be here because this child can be under the mother's petition. Is that correct?
Yes.
I see.
Yes. If you do a fiancé visa for a person who has a child,
yes,
then the child is included.
And so it doesn't matter whether he was the father or not the father, correct?
Doesn't matter.
I see. But for him to establish that he's the father, what does he have to do? Does he have to also present to the U.S. Embassy, although he's filing for a fiancé visa?
Then it doesn't really matter if he is the father or not.
They will not question it anymore because it belongs to the mothers. I see. Well, there you have it.
It would be useful, it would be nice to show that he is the father.
That's right.
But it is not essential.
I see.
Not essential.
Right. 213-383-3222. You know, immigration is such a complex issue, and some people, Attorney Golan, a lot of people would call and say that they've been searching, they've been Googling a lot of different things. However, I think the information is so general, and specific concerns and specific issues are very important to tackle, and this can only be addressed by immigration experts. How important is it to have an immigration lawyer working on your case, Attorney Golan?
Look, people ask me this question from time to time, and my answer is the following. Depends what you have more. If you have more free time or more money. Okay? If you have a lot of free time, you can do the case yourself, because the case will take longer. Okay? And you will learn while you do. You will learn by doing.
Right.
If you have a lot of free time and you are not in a rush. If you want the case to be finished as soon as possible and you have some money to spend on a lawyer, then better use a lawyer.
That's right. It can accelerate the process. At the same time, I think researching on your own can be a waste of time sometimes, because you don't really get the specific answer to your specific problem. So that's why we have immigration experts, and that's why you have Attorney Jack Golan, who offers her services. You have trained many lawyers already, Attorney Golan. So many lawyers in the past. You probably have, seen them. They have started, they have closed shop, but you're still there teaching, and teaching people on the air also, with Immigration Update on the air.
We were sort of a teaching law office when I was young and full of energy. Now,
I'm learning so much from it.
No, I reserve my energy for the client.
Yes. But I guess one day you will give me a certificate of completion, Attorney Golan. We are talking to Attorney Jack Golan of Hopkins, Shamir, and Golan Law Offices, and we'll be talking about other issues. Stick around on the air.